Welcome to VCHH Playlist. How we doing today, guys? Make sure that you share. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't. Make sure that you smash a like, but definitely make sure you share. Share with your friends. Share with your families. Share with people who you feel like need the message, and share with people who you feel like that's on the same mindset that we have. Okay, guys, that's very, very important. Just hit the share button, share it to your messenger, and share it with your friends. If I could just ask of anything, okay. Um, Let me just get into it. All right. So today's message I got is called "It's No Longer Jury," and what that means is I got a few notes. So if I look down, that's why. But if the cross the cross that you've been wearing on your neck, it's time to take that off, and it's time to put it on your back. And I'm not talking about the gold cross you're wearing on your neck physically. Okay, the jury. It's time to take all that off at this point. Okay, a lot of folks have gotten so fat over the years to where they're just comfortable at this point. And you guys know what I mean. You're just mentally, spiritually, just out of shape. You know, you're you're sloppy, overweight. You know, your belly's so big that you can't even fight anymore. And we have to change that because um, this is once again it's a spiritual battle, and we have to get you back in shape spiritually. This is why it's so comfortable right now for you to wear a gold cross on your neck because than it is to wear a splinter cross on your back. Because you forgot how to fight. You guys have forgotten how to fight. Like honestly, not talking to my particular subscribers and specifically, but people some patriots, Christians, and things like that. Like they've really lost hope, and they want a man to give them hope. They want someone to feed their emotions, to feed that void in their hearts right now because they're so weighed down. I get it. I feel the same way. Like I go through it at least. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm with you guys. But the sad part is if I had to fight with some of you patriots, with some of you Christians, dude, we lost. For real. We lost, dude. Cause y'all out here tripping. Seriously. Like and I hope you guys take this in love. I'm not trying to bash anyone or anything like that. I'm really doing this to pick you up. Okay? Let me just tell you a short story about VCHH playlist. So this started off as because I love Christian hip hop. That's what excuse me, that's what CHH stands for, Christian hip hop. I love it. It started off as me playing videos. I started this about 7, 8 months ago, and honestly, like I did it because I wanted to. I thought that God was leading me to do it, but it was something more I wanted than why God wanted me on a platform. And it actually took me speaking with a particular artist, a CHH artist, and we were kind of clashing just a bit. I still got love for the guy. He got love for me, but he was kind of telling me in a sense like I'm using my platform wrong, like because I started speaking, I started talking about real live issues because God was just leading me at that point, and he was like, you can't save everyone and some things like that. And I'm just like, listen, I didn't come this far from the things I've been through to be pulled out the pit to leave a whole bunch of others in it. To where, at least I'm not even trying to help them. I didn't come this far for that. And I'm like, that's what God would do. That's exactly what he would do. He's not going to just leave the people behind. He's going to try to pull them out the pit. And that's what I do. Literally, like, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm here. That's my purpose. So, eventually I may end up changing the title a little bit, even though I'm still going to still play Christian hip hop videos. Like if you really go back into my videos and you see the beginning, you'll see a whole bunch of just where I'm just playing like a playlist. Like just it's literally just videos. Seriously, I talk a little bit and play videos, but I was talking way less. You know, um, I had 30 subscribers, y'all. Like seriously, like as long as I was doing that, I had 30 subscribers. Once I started doing what God instructed me to do, I'm where I am now. You know, and not to say like I'm like this big person or anything like that, but I noticed that when you're obedient and when you follow the direction that God has you to follow, even though man doesn't understand it or understand why you're doing what you're doing, as long as you're being obedient, God understands it and He'll bless you. You know, so that's very important for me to say to you guys. So it's time for saints, patriots to put the full armor of God on, and the full armor, the complete armor. Right now some of us are going like with the from head to like down to almost our feet, but at our feet we're wearing like flip-flops. So what the enemy does, he'll take us out to like a valley to a river, and then get us out there, and then guess what, we got the wrong shoes on. We're not properly attired with the right type of boots. You understand what I'm saying? Or we got it on from our feet up to our neck and we don't got our helmet on. You know what I'm saying? And he knows, once again, he sees an area where he can attack. So we're giving the enemy an areas to attack, and he sees it. Which is why we gotta take that gold cross off our neck as symbolization and start putting the real one on our back and carrying it. You dig? That's the whole point of it. That's the whole point of this. You know, stop letting your lows be so low and your highs be so high. You gotta find balance in this fight. Okay? You have to, because right now, guys, you guys are wanting to confide in man so bad. Like, you may go pray shortly. I'm not trying to say no one's not praying. I actually do see more people praying, which gives me hope, a lot more hope. I have hope in general, but more hope just as a group, because but the problem still is that they'll do that and it's temporary, because their patience, they don't have patience. With God, you got to have patience. He's not on our time. He is time. You get it? A day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is like a day to him. Period. So we have to learn how to be patient. Have discernment. Ask God who you should be listening to, who you shouldn't, who's giving good advice, who's not. Because personally, I think there's a few people that are. I listen to Simon Parks, and I still think that Lynn Wood is a good person to listen to. He has more to lose than anybody else. And let me tell you guys, don't worry about all these people on here. They're on social media. Oh, I want the president to speak. And he actually did speak today, but people aren't going to hear what they want to hear because it was about the border, and they want to hear plans specifically about declassification. What are you doing? What time you going to do it? And they literally want you, like, y'all want him to do that, like, while he's addressing some border issues. And then it's like, calm down. Calm down. All the proper things will happen at the proper time. This man is going to win, or he gonna go out banging, at least, because I'm gonna tell you why. Do you think if he doesn't go out banging that they're gonna show him any sympathy? No, he's going to be charged, him and his family, for high treason. He knows this, y'all. He knows it. We know it. Like, stop talking about 2022 and 2024 if this goes the other direction. There is not going to be a 2024 election. There will not. If President Trump can't overcome this election right now, why would you possibly on earth think that it's going to be something where we can change in 2024? No, folks, you're going to be in a new world order. You know what you need to be focusing on at that point? The rapture, getting your household together. Jesus is coming. He's coming to get us. Like, you need to be focused on that at that point, not about 2024 and Trump running. Dude, he's going to be charged. They're going to charge his complete family, dude. Do you get it? Seriously. Excuse me, I know I'm talking pretty passionate, but I need people to understand this logically. Logically, I need you to get it to this head. Okay? So, listen, guys, we don't need all these gadgets and gadgets. What I mean by that is not physically electronic gadgets. We don't need all these different people trying to make us feel good. Use discernment. Get you some people who, in your heart, you feel like, you know what? These people are legitimate. That's what I'm doing. I got a few good people, like I just mentioned to you, I'm listening to. There may be another couple or whatever, but it's not a whole lot. I'm not listening to everybody's, sources. For real. That's how you get caught up. The enemy knows where we're weak. I just gave you that example about the full body, the full armor. Like, he knows where we're weak at. So people are coming in, infiltrating us as patriots and Christians and this like that, and giving us this false information and getting us, once again, playing on the emotions, where highs are highs and lows are lows. You see? So we got to change that. We got to think differently, and we got to trust and believe in the Lord's plan. The Lord didn't bring us this far to leave us. For real. How do I know that the president's going to win? Because I believe in the Lord. I know he ain't going to, what I just said, he didn't bring us this far to leave us. For real. That period. Period. That's how I know. That's my source. Period. All right. Lastly, I just say this, and I get up out of here. I know there's a lot of people who, once again, are going back and forth, causing strife, causing, discord amongst the brethren and this and that. Stop lip wrestling with these fools. Stop it. Stop. Don't lip wrestle with nobody. Delete, block, be gone. Like, you guys all have social media. You all getting people on there who, are coming out the woodworks now. You're finding out that, oh, they're not a real patriot. Oh, they're not a real Christian. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? They never were my friends. Block them. Delete them. Just stop trying to, argue and trying to explain and this and that with some people who have no, no type of, that's not what they're there for. They're there to get you rattled. Okay? So, once again, guys, share with your friends. Hit, share it through your messenger. Help get the message out. All right? So, I love you guys. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure that you smash the like button. Leave comments. Definitely the comments always help me out, and I appreciate it. Once again, I thank you guys who've been donating. You've been a blessing. I appreciate you guys. Once again, I have Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. It's VCHH Playlist. And now that you guys know my testimony on how V's CHH Playlist got started, eventually I will be changing the name, and still showing videos from time to time and blend it in, even if I don't switch the name. But, at least you know a little bit more about me. Okay? So I love you guys. Be blessed in the mighty name of Jesus. Peace.